Good morning, guys. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. May the 1st, soon to be May the 4th. Force will be with you. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Uh, so I'm a bit earlier today because I woke up earlier. So great. That's always a win, right? Went to sleep early, got some good rest, went to the gym. Obviously, walked the dog first. The dog's name is Pedro. Walked the little guy with the wifey and went to the gym. The wifey and I went to the gym before I hit it. Came back, had some breakfast. I looked at the markets from the opening bell. The market's looking good. Um, like you can see, the public portfolio is open. Let's just refresh that. And I'll get to what's below on the screen with consensus and stuff. So, if you're new to this channel, this segment of my channel, we talk about mainly stocks. I've been investing in stocks since 2015, since I lived in Dubai. I moved to the US 2019, and you know what? During the pandemic was a great time that I started investing more into my portfolios, and I started these live streams just to share with everybody out there that you can make money into, first of all, disclaimer, I'm not a financial certified advisor of any sort, but I've been doing this and I'm just sharing my experiences, right? So these are all my personal opinions and what I'm doing in the markets. I do help and navigate people in this space as well. And the public portfolio, which is in Robinhood, was basically doing nothing. It was like dormant, and I was just showing people how to buy stock and what stock that I would advise if they want to get into it. And these are like clients, friends, family members, etc. Right? And then I said, instead of doing this, why don't I, instead of like going with the Discord group and a WhatsApp group, and people would message me saying, "Hey, Jeremy, like, what are you doing now in the market now?" Every now and then. I was talking to a couple of my the circle I'm with, right? And these guys are obviously in different, they multimillionaires and millionaires, right? And we all share thoughts. We all bring something to the table, whether it's knowledge, whether it's information, whatever, right? We all look at it, like oh, I have this place to eat, we're going to check it out. So even like those examples, like checking out good food, because I'm a massive foodie, you know so anyway, so I started the public portfolio with a grand in. The grand in was first ever bought with XRP. And if you go back to my earlier videos, I show you that this portfolio was started in November last year, so 2025, I think November 20th. And from $1,000, I said, okay, let me just go live with these videos on YouTube and see what happens, and if there's any traction, if anyone's, engaged. Like, also, I've always told myself my network is my net worth, and I've kind of lived with that, one of those values in my life. So right now, the so this is why we started this part of this segment, right, on going live with you guys. So right now, 7,000. If you look, I'm out of crypto in Robinhood, and only because I've got into XRP on Coinbase. First of all, I cannot advise you what to buy, hold, or sell. This is again my personal opinions, my experience I'm sharing with you guys. Disclaimer is written in the description as well. I'm not a financial certified advisor. That out of the way. So my crypto usually sits on Coinbase. All my links of whatever apps I use are mentioned below as well. If you want, you click on it, you get some free stock, and I guess I'll get some free stock as well. So appreciate you guys. So I got into XRP at also on Coinbase at 77 cents, right? So I finally got out crypto in the Robinhood portfolio, as you can see. And, you know, I'm not out of the game right now. As you can see, consensus is mentioned. I'm actually going to the event with the wifey as well. And if anybody wants to use my code, it's on the screen for 20% additional. It's just use my code JW20. That's it. J for Jeremy, W for Waller, and 20. You get 20% off, right? That's my code. If you guys are coming and you want to meet me, holler, DM me, whatever, get in contact with me, to put a comment in the chat, say, guys, like, I'm coming, let's meet up, and I've always been, you know, I love to network. So if you want to be in it to win it, let's do it. So let's get into it, right now, because we sold some XRP yesterday. So this is what it's looking at, the buying power as of today. And we are $59 up in the public portfolio. A week, we're 36 down, and $665 in a month, 3 months 36, year to date 238. So not bad at all in my opinion on the public portfolio. The game is to get this guy to 10k ASAP. Um, I did buy some SoFi stock yesterday. So let's go stock by stock, what's in the public portfolio. So if you're new, you can also see what's in the public portfolio right now, right? And if you look at Robinhood, they've actually like they've updated their apps and stuff, all these portfolio digests, everything keeps on updating, top mover. I'm assuming this is my portfolio, obviously. So CRM is a top mover in my portfolio. They mentioned even crypto right here, obviously in the segment. So XRP is up today, percentage and some change, H bar, Ethereum, and yeah. So far in the public portfolio is sitting at 14.9 shares. Market value is just 243. Like I guys always tell you, average cost $17.57. Do your own due diligence, do your own research with these companies, know what you're getting into before you get into a play. Just don't follow anyone on YouTube or whatever, even if you're listening to friends or whatever, right? Do your own homework, research, check online. With today's knowledge and information that is at our fingertips, there's everything's out there, right? Um, so yeah, now, when it comes to SoFi, I have SoFi spread across all my portfolios, my private, my public, which is this Robinhood. So I deal with Fidelity Brokerage, Mumu, and Webull for private portfolios. The reason why I have so many and like my links are below because every time I open something up through a link or something and a new account, I've got free stock, I've got free money, free APY on Mumu, which is like 8.1, which is a high saving account. So I don't think anyone gives you that. SoFi Bank, I know currently gives 4% or maybe a little more now, but when I signed up, it was like 4 or something. And free money, they gave me like $300 as well when I opened to SoFi. So if your money just sat into, like I say in all these videos are basically for people who are just on their journey, who just started, right? Mainly, if you get some other sort of, uh, I don't know, knowledge or anything, just put a peace emoji, bro. Just comment peace, bro. Or whatever, bro. So if you're new to the market, like these are stocks that I'm showing people. Like I said, do your own due diligence. Under $20, you can buy SoFi stock. Uh, right, $17.57 is the average cost. And my goal in all portfolios, accumulator of between 2,000 to 5,000. Well, not 2,000. I'm actually almost there with 2,000. Uh, but I want to get to when I hit 5,000 shares total. Give me a sec. I'm not drinking Celsius today. Today is just water. Saratoga, bro. So what I'm saying was, I was just thirsty. Um, so accumulated, I want to hit my 5,000 shares in SoFi, and then I'm done buying that stock. But that's just my take on SoFi, right? And I think SoFi is, if you guys look it up, in my opinion, like I've said in the early videos, I think it's still at a great deal right now. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but you guys do you. I think Morningstar is what it's gone off now. Oh yeah, Morningstar is still saying. Where is that gone? Sorry, a bit far. Morningstar is still saying 19 is a fair value for this stock. So that's SoFi, uh, not your traditional bank, but also follows fundamentals like any day-to-day bank, but so much more than that, right? American Express. So today, what we're going to do with the public portfolio, I'm going to add some more because the public portfolio has literally not even a share of this company, and I believe American Express because the wife and I have cards with them are hitting that tier of people, the top tier of people who have Amex cards, but mainly paying the membership fee of 895 a year, and I don't know what the goal is at now, 400 or whatever, right? So we're gonna add to this play before the stream ends. FYI, but everyone knows American Express, so I don't need to explain to. Let's just look at the Morning Star first before going into Morning Star. The rating by analysts is 3% sell, 52% buy. Sorry, 52% hold, and 45% buy. So, like I said, I'm an investor. I'm not a trader, or I don't do anything of these options, puts, calls, and all. I've done it. It's not meant for me, and that's just me, right? I'm just doing me. Whether it is money to have or not money, whatever. Hats off to you guys who's doing it. I'm an investor. What that means, I'm here for the long term. I'm building my positions. I'm accumulating the right companies that I've done my research in, and that's what I'm doing. When do I get out? I don't know. Everything that I look at, I look into between 3 to 5 years. Some are longer. Like I've had Facebook Meta for about since 2015, right? So I'm building my positions. Have I taken profits? Of course, every now and then, depending on my play, I take profits, right? So a fair value of this company is 310, which is American Express. So I'm definitely gonna add. It's above that, so that needs to. Let's look at year to date. American Express year to date is down, so that's great. 369. That's great in my opinion, right? 1 year ago, even it's down, so 268. So if you got in 1 year ago, you're making some cash, some profits. If you got in 5 years ago, it's nearly half, more than half. It was 146 or 160 was the high. So imagine, bro, like that's 5 years, right? So today we're gonna buy some more American Express, and I'm with the public portfolio. I'm not just dumping money or just putting like in my private portfolio. When I buy in a bigger figure, a bigger with more decimals, only because that's my private portfolio, right? Like the public portfolio, I'm not pumping too much liquid. Like I said, I converted all my crypto into cash of late. I was only in XRP and HBAR and Robinhood, and I'm buying that slowly and surely. Just as I said, this is like a channel just showing people that you can start the race, but you don't have to run like a crazy fool. You can no loco, just relax and keep calm, and you can get there, right? But it's you can like I started this in November, right? Look at Google already; it's $142. Not that I'm jumping the gun, but I have to show you guys here, right? So like example in coin, $34 up. So whatever's chump change you have lying around, just start investing. In my opinion, and you can make money. If you want to make money, there's ways of making money. You want to buy a lottery ticket every day, every week, how long you been doing this? Let me know in the chat. Put it in and say I've been doing this for like whatever, 6 months, 1 year, 6 years, and still nothing. So why don't you take a new, you know, a new challenge and see if you can put your lottery into this and see how the market works for you, right? And that's just my, like I said, I can't advise you to buy, hold, or sell. You got to do what best suits your DNA. But it's been working for me, and also the people who've come along in this new journey. It's working for them, right? So yeah, I'm adding to American Express today just because we don't have much shares in the public portfolio. Coin right now is pretty up there. Coinbase, I do have coin in my private portfolio as well, and in the public it's only 1.2. We got in at 164. It's currently 193. And what I like, so we made 34 bucks, 17%. Like, bro, imagine you just put in this money, you made 17%, almost 18. What does Morningstar say about this company in terms of fair value? So they've not yet, I don't think they've rated it. I can't see it, which means it's not up. Ah, here it is. 160 bucks, bro. What's wrong with this? Right, so they need to update that. Coinbase. Hood, the hood, public, the hood. Are we in the hood? Every time I say hood, I'm like, bro, like, I get some like G'd up gangster music in my head. Anyway, average cost 81 bucks, 75 bucks. Now, you know, down 7%. It's not a train smash. We've got about 387 bucks and more or less or whatever. Bro, long term, relax. Robin is good going places like they have so much. Obviously, with crypto being down, I also feel like crypto is having a moment right now. And this is why I'm going to attend consensus as well. Like every year, I make sure that I go to the event uh, to keep myself updated with these industries, these sectors, these markets because bro, like this is the new wave, right? So I want to be on that wave. I want to learn about it more and more. I'm also in as an investor in crypto. I made money, I've lost money, I've made money, I've lost money in that trend. um, but I'm at this point in time I'm also down because I've sold here and there. When I got into Bitcoin when it was 10,000 per coin, I got into Ethereum when Ethereum was $700 per coin or token, whatever you want to say. XRP when is 77 cents. But at this point in time, I'm on the brakes with crypto in Coinbase. And now, of course, I have crypto wallets. I use Phantom and I use the base wallet. But I'm just chilling, bro. Right now, seeing what the market is doing. With all this Clarity Act is not even passed yet. So I'm not in a race, bro. I'm on this slow. Uh, I'm at my own pace. It's not slow, it's not fast because some days I can see if I say it's slow because then I dump couple of bags in the private portfolio to get to my goals, right? If I see a good opportunity, so I'm in the race that's best suits me, and that's what I would say for, with you guys. Like, um, what best suits you, you do you. And also, I wanted to mention my dad watches my videos. And when I look outside here, there's a window right here. So I'm always looking out, just thinking my words, what to say. Like I said, this is a live stream. There's no script or anything, you know. So I'm looking at the window, looking at the weather. I'm coming from New York City. Now I'm in Fort Lauderdale. You know, the weather is like very similar to where I come from, Dubai, where I am right now. And even summers in New York City is very similar in terms of weather and like shorts, tees, and hats. Just a guy with a hat, bro, talking, about stocks. So yeah, going back to Robinhood. When Robinhood is obviously going into like new markets, like they now offer your credit cards, they offer, they're even selling their apparel line. So I'm not going to get much into it, but like if you follow Robinhood, it's great because also with all these, with the current admin getting all these new children who are going to have accounts till they're 18 or whatever, as Americans is great. So that's why I buy the stock as well because of the noise that I think it's going to work to grow my stock positions, my money noise, right? VOO, if you guys don't know what VOO is S&P 500, it tracks that. So don't even have a share of it. We have only $470 as of now, 627 cost, it's currently 664. It's already up a bit, 6%, 6%. So it just tracks the S&P 500. If you guys really don't want to get into individual stocks and want to be really safe, I would advise you guys, in my opinion, get into VOO, SCHD, SPMO, Triple Q. Look at what all these ticker symbols mean and get into it. Some of them pay dividends as well, quarterly. These guys are up 11 bucks. We have 320, 10 shares. These are all like ETFs and index funds. You can look it up, bro. So Microsoft, let's get them. Microsoft currently 415. Another company in the public portfolio. Basically, whatever goes below my average cost in the public portfolios, I'm gonna buy. Right now, you're saying, "Oh shit!" But Jeremy, you said this. But like, yeah, I said this because, like, this guy has hardly anything, and I just don't want my money sitting in the buying power right now and not making money because this money right here, this amount is just sitting there not gaining anything. Yes, can it drop? Yeah, but I believe in these companies that I'm in the public portfolio that they will grow. Like Meta is down right now, crazy. I think Morningstar recommends it's 850, but obviously with their capex and I was on the earnings call. Their capex is basically what amount they're going to spend this year, and it's like a crazy amount, like 120 million or some shit. Or is it billion? Like 120 billion probably. Some crazy amount, bro. So yeah, average cost is 611. We have about 880 bucks in it. Today is not crazy. If it falls more, I'm gonna buy some more today in the public portfolio because I don't mind accumulating. People are like, I can see in my groups on Discord and WhatsApp, people are saying like, "Hey, watch out! The capex is crazy. Blah blah blah. This that. Put your money somewhere else." But bro, like, where's everyone advertising today? If you're a brand, your company, even if you're you, where you like uploading your stuff to IG, right? Whether it's TikTok or no, but if you look at what Facebook, people are still advertising on Facebook. Whatever businesses you are, there's parts of the world still using Facebook. I'm not so active on Facebook. Whatever I do on IG just gets uploaded directly on Facebook. But there was a time when I bought Facebook shares because of Facebook. There was no IG back then or anything, right? Well, it wasn't as big as what it is, or maybe they didn't even acquire it at that time. With WhatsApp, I know WhatsApp business, WhatsApp this, like it's going places. So whether Meta is down or not, I'm still going to accumulate stock. So definitely, if this goes like, I don't know, if it falls below 500, I'm definitely picking up some shares. Adobe, SaaS stocks, I'm just waiting because today, if you look at the candle over the week, we are up there. I like to buy when we are like here on these dips. What was this dip at? This was 236 dip. We're 250. So I like to buy when it goes at those points, right? Same with Salesforce, SRPM. How much do we have here? 590. Did I show you how much Adobe stock we have in the public portfolio? So we have about $694 in Adobe here, and in Salesforce, how much do we have? 596. So yeah, I like to buy these SaaS stocks when they dip harder. SPMO, I explained to you what it is. It's like if you know, if you guys ETFs, index funds, safe, just put some money in, bro. Relax. You know, like I made 13% doing nothing. Like I mean, I put some money in and that's it, bro. You know, it's cool. Now another SaaS stock below 100, great price point in my opinion. What's it at? 165 Morningstar says. So yeah, we're not even at 165, right? So again, if it dips, what's this dip? 81 bucks. So yeah, I'll probably look at it if it goes like below 80. Golf, if you don't know golf, if you're into golf, bro, just buy the stock. Like, just look at year to date. Or let's look at 1 year. There you go. 1 year ago, it was $64. It's 96 now. So if you like playing golf and you want to make money on golf, buy golf. Amazon, bro. Amazon is a winner. Google's a winner. Look at year to date, 1 year. 1 year ago, if you got into Amazon, was 183. It's 269. So with hardly any money in the public portfolio, which is like, bro, I remember because I have a, so I think Amazon is my biggest second position in my private portfolio. Okay, number one is AMD uh, from individual stocks. Number one is AMD, second is Amazon. Bro, like I remember getting on Amazon online, which one of you guys saying that Amazon, etc. I can't remember what you all said. I'm like, bro, just put $10 and see what happens. And they're like, no, Amazon. I'm like, bro, look, $32. I mean, 32% up, sorry. So, but yeah, Amazon is a great company. It's one of those evergreens. And what I mean by that is like, if I had kids or my kids had kids and I can see them keep on buying Amazon for the long run because I don't see anyone coming to take that place in terms of e-commerce. It's like a juggernaut, like a titan, like no one. Then again, my opinion, bro. Nike, great company, great stock. They cut 1,400 jobs globally. I've been saying this on the earlier streams as well. It's now mentioned on here and the news part of Robinhood. My position in Nike is quite big in the private portfolio. When I say quite big, as an individual stock, it's probably in the top 10, right? Uh, in terms of portion and value, it's definitely in the top 10. All right. And before I end the stream, I'll tell you what my top 10s in a private portfolio from biggest to smallest. But not everything, top 10 only, right? So Nike, Bull, if you want Bull, Elf, another great company. And this is the new latest one I play. So like I said, right now, I'm going to look at Meta in the public portfolio later in the day. But right now, I want to buy some Amex. Right, so let's get into it. It's 321, average score 303. We don't need to put a huge amount. Like I said, the public portfolio is chilling, bro. So we have about what 207. Let's just put like let's put like $30. And that's it, bro. Not easy. Okay. So that's that. That's in 17. And let's go into American Express. 309 is now the current average score, and I'm cool with that, And I'll look at it again on Monday when the market opens. Now we have this, but yeah, right. Now going back to, so guys, if you're a crypto, if you're coming to the event, you can use my code 20% if you want. It's right there. If you don't, if you already have tickets, bro, just reach out to me. Maybe we can meet up. Maybe we can have a chat, coffee, whatever. Take it from there. So what are my top 10 stocks that are making me money in the private portfolio from biggest to the smallest top 10 in terms of size? AMD is number one, Amazon is number two, number three is actually, let me just pop it open. Oh, yeah. And this is not to brag or or boast or anything. Like this part of this channel is like I'm just sharing. Like my other stuff on the channel, I just share stuff, bro. Like in terms of like this is I ate here. It's good food. I'm a foodie. If you want to go check it out, check it out. Right. So current value. Okay. So the biggest position, obviously, individual stocks, right? I'm not talking about ETFs or index funds. So the biggest position is AMD, Amazon. I'm going to name top 10. AMD, Amazon, Nvidia, Apple, Netflix, Celsius, Nike. How many others? So AMD, Amazon, Nvidia, Apple, Netflix, Celsius, Nike, Honest Company, Reddit, and Elf Beauty. Oh, now this is in Fidelity, right? Like I said, I have multiple private portfolios, so I'm just giving you the because Google isn't in this portfolio; it's in my Mumu, right? So my Fidelity top 10 brokerage private top 10 in my private portfolio in are these, right? Google's in the other one because I was like, hey, wait, where's Google? And look, this honest company I just got into recently, right? Check it up, ticker symbol HNST. Bro, I'm up $216, 216%, right? So there you go, bro. 216% up. So that's what I'm saying, guys. And again, you may ask, why do I have multiple private portfolios? I have multiple private portfolios. Just to recap, is because they give me like when I open, 100% when I open Fidelity, they didn't give me Jack, right? When I opened Momo, I got what happened here? Anyway, we don't need it anymore. Uh, why is my bro? My phone's ringing. Give me a sec. That's crazy. Although I'm on Do Not Disturb, my phone's ringing. Anyway, let me just go back to 1 second. Why is this screen? Yeah. So what I'm saying is basically when I opened Fidelity, there was jack shit, right? Like they didn't give me anything. Yeah, my phone don't do not disturb. That's so weird, bro. It's on do not disturb and it's still ringing. Um, but when I opened Mumu, when I opened Robinhood, I remember getting free stock. I remember getting free money to invest. So even in Coinbase, I remember like I am a Coinbase one member, but what I'm saying is they gave me free with Fidelity. They didn't give me anything. So look at when if you're new to the market and you want to start your investing journey, I would strongly suggest. Again, I can't tell you what to do. Do your homework, but if you look up, uh, so this is what I would say today, right? Get Robinhood, mad easy to navigate. Second is Mumu. The app is little more like complex in terms of like if you're not if you don't like to look at visuals and get too overwhelmed with stuff, Robinhood's numero uno. If you want to get in Coinbase, it's great because they offer stocks as well now. So you can look at Coinbase because it's also easy to navigate. But if you put in Mumu, it's if you want to get a little more like up your game faster with details and numbers and stuff, just get Mumu. And great, they give you like a 8.1 APY. So yeah, guys, just wanted to quickly come on and chat, catch up. Happy Friday, and say like, guys, this is what we're doing with the public portfolio. The 10K is en route, and that's about it, guys. Make it happen, own it. Peace. One.